Good morning, welcome back to Malta Archery. Today's topic is which impact does emotions and fear have on your archery, on your shooting, and how can you get rid of it. So this is the same with target panic. There's one modern way, let's say. It's the keyword. So you simply find a place where you're complete in peace and tranquility. You lay there, you close your eyes, you imagine a beach or a forest or whatever the complete best peaceful feeling you ever can create in yourself. And when you have this, then you find a keyword, whatever, hay bale, and you touch your body somewhere. Like you touch whatever, your chest or your heart or whatever. Best is always some kind of heart. Touch your heart somewhere. Heart center, and then this keyword hay bale, this peaceful feeling in your mind, hay bale. Later on, when you do this a few times later on, when you are in a competition or you're kind of like a bit panicking, you simply hay bale. Then this peaceful feeling will come back because you triggered it with your keyword. Then you should be fine. For me, it's okay. It's, I guess, a man-made thing and it's a modern thing. For me, more important, but it's not only related to archery, it's related to your whole life. Emotions. What are emotions? Where do they come from? So you create your emotions. You create your feelings. And simply observe yourself as a neutral observer. Watch yourself when a certain feeling like fear, anger or whatever arises. Then first of all accept it. Very important, accept that this feeling is not here, and then simply step back and look at it and so where do you come from? Is there a reason? And then you realize that fear and all this stuff it's always related to the future, that you are afraid of something is going to happen somewhere in the near or in the far future. And when you have grief or sorrow or you feel bad or whatever, when you do the same, then you will realize that it relates to the past. So because you did something or because something, oh my God, happened to you, and that's why you feel now bad. Again, you're either in the future or in the past, and both of these times don't exist. The only time exists is the now. Of course, we have the clock time that we can run in time to an appointment or whatever, but for the rest, the only time you have is now. And once you realize that, but not mentally with your ego mind now in an abstract way, you simply feel the now. And now, right now, even if I could be worried about the future, how will my business be in 5 years, and oh my God, because the other one with his car drove in my bike, I broke my shoulder, now sometimes my shoulder hurts and I have now a shorter draw, you know, in the future, in the past. But right now, I sit here, the sun is shining and I talk to my camera. This is the now. And when I go now into my body, there's nothing. There's no fear, there's no anger, there's nothing. And back to your emotions. Emotions are the physical side of what you created in your mind before with whatever. So that's why when an emotion arises, accept it and then let it be here for 3 minutes only. Now we are in the clock time again. 3 minutes only. Everything more than 3 minutes is then again your ego mind likes you to suffer, likes you to be in this emotional state of whatever you are. But you don't have to. 3 minutes, accept it for 3 minutes and then say, okay, now enough emotions, now I stop it. And you will see it will stop. once you realize that, or once you realize how powerful this present moment is, and then there is nothing, and then you simply stand there. You had target panic, and now you think, no, I simply shoot now this target. You were in an emotional state of, I don't know, it's hard for me to tell because I usually don't have these moments because I live mostly in the now. But you know, you feel whatever, you had trouble with your family, and then you go to the shooting range, and then you still take this trouble with you. But it's already past. The only thing what troubles you now is most probably you acted or reacted not in the right way, not out of love, out of your ego mind. And then this one up there makes you feel bad again. Now you feel bad, and that's why you suffer, and that's why you create emotions again. So simply don't listen to this little me up there. This is not you. Listen to yourself, go in yourself. So you can do it within, or you let it happen without. And how you get into yourself, the easiest way, and what they always did in almost every spiritual teaching, breathing. Simply follow your breath. Breathe in and feel your breath going inside, down there in your energy center, and breathe out. And while you do this, you relax. Breathe in and breathe out. And then all of a sudden you're inside of your body. And once you experience that, stay with the part of your awareness, most hopefully with a very big part of your awareness, inside of your body. Feel what is going on, but don't judge, don't analyze, because then you're up there again. Simply feel and see what is going on in my body. And in this state of mind, you take then your bow, you take your arrow, and you simply look, there is the target, still in this peaceful mind, and you shoot your arrow. And that's all you have to do. Needs a little practice, because up there, your ego mind, which you created, wants to rule you, wants to be your leader, which is of course not the right way, so to say, if there's a wrong and a right. But you should be guided by your heart, by your instinct, by your intuition, and not by this little small ego mind up there. So, and then I did once a video about it, I think it was related to Zen, whatever. There's another way you can get into your body, and this is this tone, this sound between your ears. Simply focus on your ears, and now in the middle between your ears there's a very high frequent tone. You only need to tune in like with a radio, and once you hear this tone is so loud that it overpowers every sound, every noise from the outside. So you can even go in a discotheque, you think on this tone and you hear it louder than the music. And this is your inner tone. This is, there are many names for it. Simply focus on this tone and stay focused on this tone. And in this, while you hear this, you simply shoot. It feels a little more like, I don't want to say robotic, but more natural. You simply don't think about everything. You simply listen to this tone between your ears and you shoot. Because when you do this, you're completely in the here and now while listening to this tone. And this is where you can always go back to. Once you, oh my God, what's going on? No, wait. A very high frequent tone. Oh, now I'm back. And then out of this state, you start shooting. What you can do further is, or that you support this tone, is some haptic feeling. So that's where you simply, when you grab your bow, feel your bow in your hand, feel the weight of the bow, feel the surface of the handle, feel the temperature, feel everything, really feel this. You have this feeling experience, but don't judge, don't analyze, simply feel what you feel there. and you have this hearing experience. And in this state of mind, you're completely here and now. You still feel your hand, you still feel the bow in your hand, you hear this high frequency noise. And in this state of mind, you shoot. And then there is no emotion anymore, because there is no place for emotion. Emotion created out of the past, fear created in the future. And the only enemy of these two is the now. So simply when you're here, fully aware what you do, there can't be an emotional pain and fully awareness in the now. Doesn't work together. When you're full aware in the now, there's no emotion, there's no pain, there's no fear, there's no grief, there's no anger, there's nothing. You simply are here and now, and then you do whatever you have to do. Be it archery, be it tying a shoe, being driving a car, being there for your family, or being at your job. And that's all you have to do. And then you will see how this state of mind opens up even your creativity, your workflow, your efficiency. You will do everything with way more ease. And isn't it all about going through this life easy, joyful, you know? And then the other thing, pleasure, the opposite of pleasure. Now you try to get some pleasure, whatever, drunk or drugs, and pain. This is always one thing. The more pleasure, the more pain will come, because pleasure is created outside through whatever, any addiction whatsoever gives you pleasure, but of course at the end it gives you pain. In the beginning it gives you more pleasure and a little pain, and the more you do it, and many of you know how it is with drugs, the less pleasure it gives you, but the more pain it gives you. And because there's so much pain, you need to try to get more of this, but you can't counterbalance this anymore. So don't seek for pleasure, seek for joy. And joy is an inside job, like happiness. Don't think, when I have this, then I will be happy. When I marry this girl, then I will be happy. When I have this bow, then I will be happy. Simply be happy from the inside. Then you don't depend on this. And when you get this cool bow, then of course you appreciate that, but you don't depend on it. Don't make your life, your happiness, your joy, depend on things on the outside. And this is the power you have when you come back into this moment, in this present moment, into the now. And from there on, you live your life from now on, and you will see how it will change. I hope that it was helpful. It was especially for you, Miguel, because you asked for it, but a few others asked me too over the time, so we made it a frequently asked question now. I hope that it was helpful, and if you have any questions about this, of course, down there in the comment box below. I will try to do my best and answer every question. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.